Welcome back to Can She Craft It? Today we're going to be making a Thunderbird costume for my dog Zilla. So for this project you're going to need 2 sets of wire wings. I bought these at the dollar store. Some craft feathers in white and tan, and then some felt in a tan color, a hot glue gun, and a pair of needle nose pliers. And then of course a very cute little dog. So to start with this, I'm going to actually start shaping the wings. Originally, when I was going to do this project, I was going to actually use the red fabric that you see there as the base. I just changed my mind midway through and decided I was going to use felt. So to start this project, I would probably recommend that you just go ahead and remove that fabric. It will just get it out of your way, and then you can shape it after you take the wings apart. I'm just bending the wire to create kind of a spread eagle looking wing, and then I'm pinching the ends to give it kind of a more pointed edge, and then bending the wing up towards the ceiling so that it has kind of like that mid-flight look. So to take the wings apart, there's just this jump ring. You're just going to twist it open and pull the wings apart. And now I'm going to remove this elastic because I want to use this to attach it to Zilla. So now I'm just going to remove this red pantyhose material. And now I have 3 sets of wire wings, and I'm going to build the base from felt. So all I'm going to do is work my way around this wire with hot glue and just lay the felt on top. You want to work in small segments so that your hot glue doesn't dry. And you're going to do this for all 3 sets of the wings. Now I'm going to cut them out. I was using craft scissors instead of fabric scissors. Felt definitely cuts easier with fabric scissors, so save yourself a headache and get out your fabric scissors. So that's what it should look like right now. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. If I were to do this again, I would probably use a white felt instead of this tan color. I thought that it would help blend the feathers, but really it actually kind of showed through with the white feathers on the base. So probably white felt is better. It's up to you. You could even use just whatever you have laying around. So that's what you should have right now, and just repeat this with the other 2 sets. Now we're going to start putting the feathers on. Now feathers, obviously because they are from a real bird, are going to have either a left lean or a right lean. There's also a front and back to the feather. So you want to separate the feathers into 2 groups so that you can easily work. So all of these ones you'll see they all curve the same direction. So now I'm going to basically pivot them on this point. So see where the corner of the wing is? I'm placing each one of the ends of the feathers in that corner, and then I'm pivoting it around. This will give the wing a opened bird appearance. So it looks like a spread eagle basically when they have their wings open. If you kind of just go in a line instead of pivoting, it's going to give you the wrong anatomical structure, and it won't look as realistic. So that's what it should look like for the first layer, and then I'm going to put a second layer of white on top. There you go. And now the Thunderbird has kind of a golden brown appearance. So I'm going to go ahead and lay some of these, they're kind of like tan black feathers on top. These are all turkey feathers, by the way. There are very many different kinds. I bought these, I believe, at Hobby Lobby. And then as I go down the feather, I need to have shorter pieces. So you can just snip off the end. You want to snip off the end where like the quill is. You don't want to snip off the end of the feather. So I'm just working around again, pivoting on that point to create a really nice open wing effect. Make sure to put the hot glue down the quill of the feather and place it. Don't put it on the fabric like I did in the very first shot. So here's all 3 sets of wings. And now I'm going to start creating the back piece. I basically just measured my dog's from his neck to his tail, and I am just creating, this is cardboard that I had lying around, and I believe this is a 5-inch wide by about 15 inches long piece of cardboard. I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to take off the corners. So I'm going to get my X-Acto knife out and just round off the corner. I'm going to cut this piece off and then use it as a template for the other 3 corners. I'm just going to grab a pen and mark the template so that way they'll all match. So this piece of cardboard, basically what we're going to do next is bend it in the middle. You'll see me do that with a ruler. And that's going to create kind of a backbone ridge that I'm going to build upon. So here I am, I'm just bending it in the middle, and it creates a place where I can basically insert these wings. So I'm just cutting open about 1.5 inch size slit. And now I'm going to bend the cardboard in the middle, and I'm going to push it through. So then it will stick through the cardboard. That's what it should look like. So to make sure this stays in place, I'm going to use some craft wire. I'm just going to thread it through behind the wire wing, and I'm going to wrap it around and tape it down. This is going to keep that wing exactly where I put it. So this is a lot better than just gluing it on. So I'm going to repeat the same process for the second and third sets of wings. And now it's time to cover the back piece. So this is felt that I have cut into the shape of a small little feather. So I'm going to basically work my way down on both sides using this felt to create a layered effect. This is what it should look like with the felt. And now I just have to add the straps on, and we are good to go. So to add the straps, this is the piece of elastic that I took off in the very beginning, and I've basically just tied a knot in the middle to create a figure 8. I'm going to loop that behind the wing wire, and I'm just going to tie a knot. So now there's basically a piece of elastic on either side. And then because my little dog wiggles when he walks, he needs a little tail strap. So this is a very loose fitting piece of elastic at the base, and it just goes over his tail. May I present to you the world's cutest Thunderbird. Give us a little wigglezilla. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.